All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning. Sorry, man. Whew. No more voice. I mean, got a little bit of voice left, but barely. So, how is everybody? Good morning. Welcome back for the existing followers. Welcome if you're new here. And if you're watching the replays, welcome also. Don't forget to smash the like button as you're coming in and drop a hi comment. Let me know how everything's going. I was yesterday. I didn't look at the market at all. I was in an event for business. But what the fuck is going on with those air, man? I need to do something with this. Like, Jesus. Like, this thing is, yeah, whatever. Okay, so man, oh man. Okay, so how everybody's doing? We got Paul here. What's up, Paul? Good morning, buddy. Good morning, good morning, good morning. Is the sound loud and clear, even if my voice is kind of sound like probably like a rock band? I've been like smoking like 12 packs of cigarette this morning. I don't know. But yeah, anyways. Okay, so enough talking. Let's do some more trading. Let's hit up the calendar really quickly here because I'm kind of lost. I've been 2 weeks on vacation, came back, had a week to train a new rep for our business. Was quite busy again lately, so now I'm just gonna have a little overlook here. What's going on in the world very quickly. Oh, actually, let me put the screen bigger. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Um, mm, 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 mm. All right, so today we got BOC, we got FOMC speaking, CPI for AUD. All right, all right, all right, all right, all right. Friday's 29, so next week's gonna be an FP. Okay, cool. All right, cool. All right, so let's do it. And if there's any pair that you guys looking that you're looking at right now, let me know. We're gonna take a look at it. And again, I know I didn't find another streaming software yet, so I'm stuck with that stupid low quality StreamYard. But today I'm probably gonna be got a couple emails to deal with for business. But after that, I think I'm gonna just relax and probably try to find another job. What's going on with my trading view here? What the fuck? All right, here we go. Cool. All right, let's get it started. All right, let's start with GJ. So we got a weekly bullish. All right, weekly bullish. Last week we did close with a nice, I mean, it's a smaller body candle, but bearish candle forming resistance. We failed twice here on trading a new higher high. So look like the weekly probably gonna give us a pullback now. Yeah, I would definitely not buy now because I mean this can be a ruby trap candle. It's a smaller body candle. We did reject previous high. We broke previous low though. That's the indication that I'm looking at. Meaning that yeah, we might continue that pullback on the day to go reach that daily golden zone before going back up. So that's probably what I'm going to be waiting here. If I'm touching anything. So let me see here. We got the comment here. GJ, all right, cool. Andrew, what's up, buddy? I'm in sales at 198,949. And are you looking to day trade that scalp swing? 198,941. 949, sorry. 198,949 right here. Actually, I should put it line. Kind of here, right? Just for fun. I mean, as right now, personally, I would not sell right now because, I mean, that's just for me and that's my thinking. Okay. Oh, so you're scalping. Okay, that's a different story. But let's say I'm gonna do the both perspective. Okay. So as a day trade or swing here, my problem is the day is bullish, which is great. Okay, I mean, for if you want to buy, but if you want to sell, the day is bullish. So you know it's hard to go against that. And your 4 hour, it's still bullish. So in this case, if I'm day trade or swing, I am for sure not selling. Now, let's see scalp. When I do scalp, I take a look at my 4 hour for the direction of the next couple hours. So far, we are bullish on the 4 hour. Okay, so we are bullish from here to here. Okay, once we're going to be breaking under that structure, we're going to be bearish. Okay, now if you're looking at H1, let's see. Let's have the bigger view here. Boom, 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 boom. All right, so we went bullish here. And after that, we went bearish, okay? So we went bearish from here to here. Anything between those 2 points is just market structure, okay? So after that, let's say from there to there. So this is still just market structure because we are in between those 2 lines, those 2 points. Once we broke under here, we became bearish, okay? Once we flip back here, H1 is bullish. And H1 has a higher high here. The good indication though is we're not breaking above 199 major QP here with a pretty big rejection. Now, if this H1 broke previous low right here, you should be in pretty good shape for a very quick scalp. But it would be like very, very hard. Like even the 30-minute is bullish right now. And the 15-minute is also bullish. So yes, I mean, like I said, I'm not saying it's not gonna work. The 5-minute now is bearish, but now if you're selling here as a scalp for the bearish move, you're at the lower low. So you want to wait for that pullback on the 5-minute. So let's say you're extra scalping, like let's say you're scalping on the 1 minute and the 5-minute. Which I would never. Even when I was scalping out of the 30-minute, rarely on the 15. But because it's too many things can happen, it's just those are weak confirmation time frame, right? So, so for me, I would, and for the way I do trade, I would wait for that pullback on the 5-minute, you know, because right now you got the doji, you're at the lowest point. So I don't like, it might work, it might work. Just for me, I just prefer to put the odds into my favor. And right now the 1 hour, the 30-minute, even the 15-minute, the 15-minute just flipped bearish now. Now it's closed, yeah, if you do count that elbow. So now the 15-minute is bearish. But at the moment that you sold, it was still bullish. So that's why on my end, I would prefer to miss that move, wait for better confirmation, Hopefully it's helpful. Now let's see. Let's move on. Euro NZD. Man, that was a beautiful, beautiful trade, that one. Last week. Was it 5.121? But now, let's see. Now we got a new high on the weekly time frame. All right, we got a new high. This week so far, we didn't broke previous high, didn't broke previous low, so we still don't know. Looks like we're gonna have a continuous trade here. Looks like we already printed the down wick, meaning that now we're probably ready to go up. On the daily time frame, what the fuck, this is wrong. On the daily time frame, if I do look here, we are at the 382 right now, which is an area of rejection. I do prefer, obviously, the daily golden zone, but I know for a fact that the 382 might also reject. So I'm going to place a line here, just black, just to know, just for visual perspective here. Here we go, perfect. So I do know that this might reject. Now, do we have a major QP also? We got a major QP at 198,000. So probably that we're gonna, and we might go down there and reject after. Perfect. Okay, so that's for the daily. So we are bullish on the weekly, bullish on the daily. What about H4? H4 is also still bullish. All right, cool. Excellent. Now, if I look at H1, H1 is now bearish. Yeah, so H1 is bearish. So I need H1 to go bullish for me to take this trade. So let's do this and this. So I would obviously prefer for today if price can continue to go down here on H1, and if we can, let's say we do this here, boom, 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 and let's say we break above here, that means we flip back bullish and I'm gonna go up. Okay, so I'll wait for that switch of structure to the upside and take that trade, or I'm gonna wait to break above here, but I would prefer to the downside because my RR is gonna be bigger. So yeah, hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, so Euro NZD still makes sense here. I'm gonna leave it up here. What about CAD CHF? CAD CHF showed up pretty nicely last week. Missed it, but now if you look here, we are bearish. And we officially created a new lower low here. So I'm going to update this. Let's delete this. That was for last week. There we go. All right, so we're bearish here. Boom. And what about the daily? Daily still bearish. Waiting for that pullback, and yeah, that's about it. So H4 now has a new lower low. Yeah, so I think I'm gonna place an alert here. That's gonna say boom. Can't see HF. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna be waiting for that one. Entering daily golden zone. That means that H4 would have flipped bullish, and after that, I'll wait for that switch of structure, obviously, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna wait for that. Okay, so CAD CHF is gonna stay up here. Euro GBP. Oh, look at this. Yo. I was waiting for that to counter it. Shoot. I hope I don't miss it. All right, so Euro GBP is weekly bullish. Here I was waiting to do a counter trend trade because if you look here, the daily is bearish, but we had a nice pullback inside that daily golden zone. Also yesterday closed bearish engulfing. We already broke previous low here on this daily candle. So what about the H4? H4 is giving us the pullback, which is beautiful. Excellent. Excelente, my friend. Oh, that's a new lower low actually. Oh, that might be a little too high now. Shoot. But oh well. So if that H4 close above, that means H4 is going to go bullish, and I'll wait again for the switch of structure on H4. If it doesn't break, now let's take a look at H1. So H1 will be bearish from here to here. Did we broke under here? So we didn't. All right, so H1 lower low. All right, so H1 it's still bearish. What about 30 minute? 30 minute now is bullish. All right, cool. So now that's what I'm going to be waiting. By the way, guys, if it doesn't make sense or you're having a question, you don't get it when I'm talking about like switch of structure, whatever the term I'm using, and you don't understand, please let me know. It'll be my pleasure to explain you. So let's do this here. 30-minute blow. Perfect. Okay, so let's recap this. All right, so we got a weekly bullish here, but there's a pretty good probability of price that will go in this weekly golden zone. The only other thing that I don't like about this is last week we did form support with an engulfing candle on the weekly time frame, and so far we went down, printed down wick, and broke the eye already. So I'm ready for both situation. Okay, so and there's not one situation that's gonna be better than the other one. So I'm waiting for either that counter trend trade sell, or I'm gonna continue with the trend here because it makes sense on both sides. So on the daily, if I want to buy, because we got that support form, and we're probably sitting around 382 also. Let's see. Yeah, we've been rejecting 382. So if I want to buy, I need the day to go bullish. So it's not going to be for today. It's not going to be for tomorrow. It's not, I mean, depends. If crazy major news happen, we might break, but technically it should not be for the next couple of days because I need to break above here to be bullish. So that's why right now I'm not looking at buying as right now, but selling counter trend trade, going to the weekly golden zone. I'm already having the daily bearish, the 4-hour bearish. So now I'm waiting. The 1 hour is bearish, so I'm waiting for that 30-minute to flip. So I'm gonna place an alert here. There you go. Perfect. Okay. So that's it. And that 30 minutes about to close now. So now we're gonna have a new high in 5 minutes. What about GA? So I'm gonna keep that one here. Still makes sense. GA. What about GA? By the way, guys, if you have any pairs you want to take a look at, please let me know. Oh, what's up in my laptop here? It's about to die. What is up? Perfect. Here we go. Sorry, guys. Okay, GA. What about GA? Please don't be shy to ask question, okay? GA, baby. GA has been like rangier on the weekly, which is disgusting. What about the daily? Daily did look nice, though. Daily now we're having a nice pullback. H4 is now bearish. Whoops. What did I do here? Whoa. All right, so daily bearish. I mean H4 bearish. Sorry, guys. All right, H4 bearish. Boom. And here we don't really have an elbow. So here that's going to be the lower high. H4 lower high. Where are you? There we go. Perfect. Cool. All right, so let's recap this. We got a weekly bullish, daily bullish, H4 bearish. So not going to happen now. I'm actually not interested in GA anymore. CAD GPY. CAD GPY. CAD GPY looks nice. This is exactly what I was waiting for like weeks now. Perfect. You see, I've been drawing this. I think I draw that like a week or so ago. So let's take a look here. All right, so weekly, exactly where I wanted. We got a doji last week. All right, the daily. Doesn't really have an elbow here, but if this one closed under here, we have an elbow. So it's not ready now. It's clearly not ready now because I need the day to go bullish if I want to buy. Did we broke under here? Oh yeah. So, boom. All right, so it's not ready now. That's why it's blue. I want to keep track on this one because it's gonna be looking nice probably in the next couple of days. But for now, stand by. I'm actually unflag it. I'm just gonna put it close because it's gonna take a couple of days more. All right, so weekly here, ADGPY. Same thing here. Came back to that weekly golden zone, retested previous structure point. We got a pretty big ass rejection here on the weekly last week. So we might fill this wick before going back up. What about the dailies giving us a pullback? I might be able to do a counter trend trade here for a day trade. Let's see. H4 is still bullish. If H4 flip bearish, I might be able to take a counter trend trade here. But obviously, like, the nicer trade is going to be to the upside, but I need the daily to go bullish. So this one I'm going to keep it blue because I want to keep an eye on it, but you know it's not ready, and it might be counter trend trade. I'm actually going to place a note here. I'm going to look at counter. Perfect. All right, NZD USD. It's flag red because I don't trade USD pair these days. But that one was looking so nice last week that I was like, I might consider it. We are bearish on the weekly time frame. We went to the weekly golden zone, rejected weekly area of interest, major QP. I mean, a lot of things. Now we got the infamous shampoo pattern also. Daily is bearish. Now we got the pullback. All right. Yeah, because I missed that move here on the pullback here on the daily. Once we flip back bearish, like once price went like this, and boom, had the pullback here, and I missed it after somewhere in here. Holy shit! Whoa! Sorry, guys. The wifey was leaving. Okay, so basically I was saying, like, I missed an entry somewhere in here. Probably if I go down to the lower time frame, probably going to find it. But now, what about now? Yeah, it still makes sense to go down. Daily bearish. We got to pull back now. What about H4? H4 went bullish. Yeah, so H4 went bullish. So now I need to wait. So that one, I'm gonna flag it orange. I might consider it here. Orange is a counter trend trade, but I need to wait for that pullback. So let's identify the pullback. So again, fib is not like an indicator. Fib is just a tool that can give you an idea on where the pullback might go. Here we go. And this is previous structure point in sync with 3-2. So we might reject from there too, especially that we already broke previous low. So I'm gonna have to keep an eye on this very closely. H4, but no matter what, I need H4 to go bearish. So I'm gonna place an alert. I would prefer to go up for now on H4 to create a new higher high, a new lower low. So my RR is gonna be better. H4. There we go. Perfect. Okay, let's move on. NZD GPY. By the way, guys, if you have any question, please let me know. Do not forget to smash the like button as you're coming in. Do not forget to subscribe because I'm not live anymore that much. Like a couple of years ago, I was streaming almost every day. Like I was live streaming. When I was scalping, I was I was streaming I think every day, if I'm not wrong. But now these days I stream on Tuesday morning. Sorry, man, guys, I'm so tired. You have no idea. Um, I've been streaming only on Tuesday morning, live trading, and on Thursday night I do Forex talk over beer, where I do recap the trade of the week, winners or losers, and also give trade idea for the next upcoming week. All right, so weekly is bullish, daily is bearish. Let's do this again. Wait a second. Yes. Okay. Cool. So weekly bullish, daily bearish, H4 also bearish. So yeah, not interested here. Your GPY. Yeah, no. Too much range. Fuck that shit also. Alright, what about EuroCAD? Alright, so EuroCAD has a new high here on the weekly. Okay. Daily. Also new high. Now we got an elbow here though. So here, let's remove this. So weekly bullish, daily bullish, but there's a big chance that now the day's gonna go back bearish because that pullback about to happen here. H4 bearish. All right, so let's do, you know what? Hold on, wait a second. That pair might be interesting here. Let's take a look at something. Here, we got 3-2 previous structure point. Is it also an area of interest? Like here, let me see. Yeah, there's not much here on the weekly. I'm now in 2018, so we're way too far. Okay, let's take a look on the daily then. Clearly an area of interest here. So daily area of interest. I mean, we got 1, 2, 3, 4 points right away. Oh, that's a major QP too. Okay, now that makes sense. Okay, wait a second. Let's remove this. Let's remove this. Yeah, we got a major QP here. 1.61 thousand. Yeah, that's why. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, hold on. That wick didn't broke previous low. We might be flipping this thing. That would be crazy. Okay, hold on. I think I need to stand up for this. All right. Gotta wake up. Gotta wake up. Wake up. Man, why am I saying this? I don't know. I have to take that pill. When I take that pill in Ibiza, man, I got this. Like I'm like, people say a word and start singing, and I sing bad. This should make your hair grow like weeds, but that's good. Okay, let's continue. Okay, let's continue. Yeah, I think this one. Yeah, because if that H4 breaks above, now H4 is bullish. I got my 3 time frame in sync. What about H1? What about H1 here? So H1 is bearish. Damn it. Damn. Yeah, so I got no choice now. I gotta wait. You see, those things kind of your safety net. When you have rules in place, it stops you from doing stupid shit. What about the 30-minute? 30-minute is still bearish also. Alright. So gotta wait, man. But I'm definitely gonna move this pair a little bit to the upside in my list. What did I do here? Perfect. Definitely gonna watch this one. Alright, let's recap. We got our weekly bullish, daily bullish. But the thing though is I really don't like the fact that we're extremely low on that structure. So we're very close of breaking this to go bearish, which would make sense also, because if you look at the weekly, I mean, looks like we might have a deeper pullback here. So, but gotta wait. So I'm gonna put it blue because it's not ready. But yeah. I mean, it's almost the same as CAD CHF, but all right. So let's continue. Euro GPY. What about Euro GPY? Euro GPY. Yeah, no. CHF GPY. Weekly bullish. Closed last week with a support, nice engulfing. Okay. What about date? Fuck that shit. GCAD bullish. Weekly failed. Oh, wait. Yeah, no. NZD-CHF. Okay, we'll create a new lower low here. Okay, what about the daily? Daily also. Daily is bearish also. Where's my other line? Damn, that was... Wait, what? Oh ho ho! We just created a new lower low. Because we were bearish from this point to this point for so long. Oh my gosh. Since April 2025, we didn't create a new lower low. So that's a little while ago. So now let's move this. So we finally have a new lower low here. Okay, interesting. What about the weekly? Weekly new lower low also. Okay. So now, let's see. On the daily, we did form support. So now we're gonna do this. And here we got 1.2 points. I'm already far now. Alright, so, I mean, 1, 2, 3. I mean, it's a pretty decent area of interest. We got 1, 2, 3, all around the same area here, so Not gonna mark it down because anyways I got my daily there, but my daily golden zone. But does look nice. Like yeah, if we can get this pullback around this area, anything here, I'm actually gonna place an alert starting from here. I want to be noticed and start to take a look at it. Go watch. Sometimes I just do alert like this. I'm like, go watch. So when I get the alert, it's like, oh, I need to go watch. All right, so here, H4. H4 is also bearish. So we got here and here. Perfect. All right, so I'm gonna flag it blue. Gonna keep track on that one. Yep. Yep. All right, cool. All right, who's next? AUDCHF. We already had the pullback. Now we've been doing nothing here on the weekly. Daily is disgusting, so let's move on. Euro CHF, I feel like puking. AUD, hold on. Did we broke above? No. No, I feel like puking still. Wait, what about the weekly? Oh, fuck me. AUD CAD, what the fuck? Yeah, no thank you. GN, whoa. What's going on here, GN? Okay, so we were bearish for so long, and we're finally flipped bullish. Okay, so let's take a look. Let's take a look. And here. Oops, wrong one. Okay, perfect. So now let's take a look at the weekly here. Weekly, oh, did the weekly create a new high here? Let's see. No, we didn't. So this is still the high. All right, so we're still bullish here. Actually, here we add that FE elbow here with that doji. Take one to base myself out of the day, that one. Yeah. All right, so let's take a look here. Let's take a look. Base of the daily. Now, let's see. Do we have any area of interest? Yes. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, that's a pretty solid one here. Which is also in sync with the day golden zone, so that makes sense. Do we also have a major QP right in the middle right here at 27. Major QP right here, perfect. So a lot of things align here. So if I can get a pullback around this area, that would be beautiful. Yep. So I'm gonna place an alert here. During daily GZ, MQP, daily area of interest. Perfect. So I'm gonna flag this one blue. It's not ready, but definitely want to keep track on that one. All right, cool. All right, we've got a couple of things to look at now. Euro CHF, we said no. AUD CAD, whoa, fuck that. NZD CAD, man, despair. USD CHF, no thank you. GBP CHF, what's up? Okay. Weekly bear, oh, whoa. Yeah, here we failed on creating a new lower low. But last week we did close engulfing bearish. What about the daily? Daily is bearish still, yeah, so I'm not interested. Euro AUD. Yeah, the move already happened. Now we are at high. Not interested. AUD NZD. Alright, so we're bearish from here to here. And we've been ranging forever. Like, since 2022. Fuck that shit. CAD Mexican pesos. Yes, it's still dropping. I'm so excited. Yes, my condo's gonna cost me less money now. So that's pretty good. Oh, fuck yeah, man. That's good. I really think we're going to this area. And this is where I'm going to buy my pesos to pay the rest. I mean, another portion of the condo. We bought some there for the first down payment, which I was waiting to drop under here, which is perfect. But now it's pretty good. Awesome. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so yeah, I think we covered a lot. All right, so now let's go with question. I mean, there's GU out there, but like there's all those USD paired. I'm not really trading now these days because of Mr. T, the orange clown there has fucked it up everything. So I'm just like, so many shit happened, but just for fun. Weekly bullish, daily bullish. And what about H4? H4 bearish now. Actually bullish, sorry. H1 bullish. So if you're trading GU or USD CAD, I would never fucking trade, like, fuck it. If there's one pair I'm not trading, is USD CAD and Euro USD. Those two, hell no, ever again. Because those are the most manipulated pair out there. So yeah. I mean, every time I open up this on my chart, I feel like my computer's gonna explode or something. In USD, GPY, I mean, nothing much. All right, so is there any pair you guys want to take a look at? Let me know. Now is the time. Let's go back to GJ for 1 sec for the dogtail setup, see what's going on. Last week, I grabbed 2 pretty good dogtail setup. That was pretty good. Yeah. I mean, if the next candle start printing the upwick and start breaking the low here, might be interested. But here's going to be really tough because, like, I would need this candle to break and close above this major QP for me to attempt like a scalp on that dogtail setup to the upside. Because look at those rejection here. So in this case, for the dogtail setup, I'm only interested if we do close above the major QP and break the high. And the rest I'm going to be looking to the downside. And that's going to be a very quick scalp. That's going to be like probably like 5 minutes-ish, you know. I'm going to grab a quick 15, 20 pips and that's it. Because like I said earlier, everything else is bullish. But in this case, the dogtail setup, it's something I've been trading for so many years, that little setup, and it's working. So I'm going to keep using it. All right, so hopefully that was helpful for a couple people here. And I'm going to be working on finding a software. I've been like having no time whatsoever. So thank you so much for watching, guys, this morning. I appreciate every single one of you. And I'm going to be up again on live on Thursday night, 6 p.m. Eastern for Forex Talk Over Beer. Trade safe. Don't do anything stupid. Peace out, ladies and gentlemen.